Okay, I didn't watch this. Another clip I didn't watch, but it was really wacky. It's a story, so I thought it was really insane story. Just from the first few words, right? The first few words you guys will hear. So I figured, why not share with you guys?
My husband got me, my little sister, and my best friend pregnant all at the same time. You heard that right. Okay? So we all find out that we're pregnant. Me, my little sister, and my best friend. We all find out we're pregnant like within a week and a half of each other. Our due dates are all in the same week. Same week. Okay? My little sister says it's her boyfriend's baby. Great, cool, sounds good. My best friend says it's like her booty calls baby. Okay, no problem, girl, no judgment here. Let's just go, right? We do everything. Everything's going, we're doing everything together, right? We're going shopping for baby stuff. We're making our baby registries. We're doing the whole thing together. And we are planning a baby shower, right? A baby shower. And I'm like, okay, well, let's invite your men. Let's invite the baby daddies. Bring it on, right? And my sister's boyfriend tells her that he wants a DNA test because, surprise, surprise, he was out of town. He was out of town when she got pregnant. And my best friend's booty call says that he wants a DNA test because she could have been sleeping with anyone, pretty much. So they do a DNA test. Turns out neither of those guys are the father of their babies, right? So I'm like, well, who else could it be? Who are you guys sleeping with? Like, let's just So we're at the baby shower. I still don't know. I don't know who the baby daddies are because they haven't told me. So we're there with our whole family around us. And room. It's at my mom's house. I walk into the laundry room. There's my husband making out with my best friend. Like, hand up her dress. I'm like, what's going on here? Of course, they come out and tell me that the baby's his and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, what the hell? And then my sister walks in behind me and goes, what the hell's going on in here? You and I are having a baby together. And oh, who? Excuse me? Not proud of it, but because what the hell? My baby sister and my best friend? My husband.
This is the thing, right? Where women never. I mean, whether this story is true or not, whatever, right? It don't matter. I've said this before. Women stories, right? Movies, all this shit, right? At least some that are grounded. Nothing's original. There's always a hint of truth in every story, right? Someone's living that story somewhere in this world. So I don't think that. I mean, this story is definitely true some way or somehow. Okay, but this is a thing where I've always said women will ignore red flags. Okay, let's skip the wife first. Okay, the sister. You know this man's a red flag, and you still had his child. The friend. You know this man is a red flag, and you still had willing to have this man's child. Right? Women will ignore red flags. Right? Women will break rules for men that they want. Plain and simple. Right? Women will not think these men are creepy if they want these men. Like I said, women are the ones who create the chaos, who have destroyed the dating market. Okay? Women have. And here's the thing. Let's say the wife, you know better. You know better. Why? Because honestly, this man, that's his character. This is definitely his personality. This, you yourself, if these other two women ignored red flags, broke rules for this man, you're no different. Right? The wife is no different. She obviously would broke rules to be with this man. She obviously ignored red flags to be with this man. Obviously, because again, He's shown his true colors. He's shown what kind of person he is. You chose to ignore it. This is the thing with women. Why I'm unsympathetic, unempathetic towards women when it comes to dating, right? When it comes to the dating market, when it comes to relationships, I have no sympathy for women. Why? Sadly, because they choose it. Because they created the chaos, the foolishness that they're going through. Women created it, right? I've said this before. 1 shitty ass man, 3 idiotic women. It's within the numbers, right? It's the math. So 1 shitty man when you have 3 idiotic women. So why I say before, why men can't hold men accountable is because women will take away accountability from shitty ass men. Because how can you hold this cheating man accountable when at least 2 other women was willing to cheat with this man, right? Willing to have this man's kid. How can you hold that man accountable? When there are good men out there with they don't even have 1 child. They don't even have 1 woman, right? That's the insanity of it, right? There are good men out there that can't even get 1 woman, let alone 3. While this shitty ass man has 3 women giving this man a child. So that's the insanity of it, right? That's the insanity of it. That's why, right? Women make it hard to hold shitty men accountable. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Interesting story. And she says it's a follower story, so I'm guessing it's not her story, but I'm gonna use her picture as a thumbnail for when I split this video out. But I just think, again, this is the problem with a lot of women, where they don't see that they made the dating market terrible, right? Because you also think about this, the consequences of it now. Now you have 3 baby mamas, possibly going back into the dating market. Well, their history is very bad, right? They have a bad past, choosing a bad man. This is the thing where I'm so amazed that women willingly give children to terrible men, and then what? Expect good men to step up. You willingly give children to bad men, and then want good men to step up. Plus, you let a bad man ruin you, right? In the sense that now you got trauma, right? You're more trauma filled now. You're more bitter, right? You're bitter of life. You're bitter of men. So, in essence, you are now harder to date. Yeah, that's attractive. That's what men want. That's great. That's great for the dating market, because now these 3 baby mamas going back into the dating market. Yeah, that's what men want, and that's going to attract good men. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?